Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So, Tinubu government reveals their hatred for Igbos. You know, I've been saying, I'm going to state facts here because me, I don't carry propaganda. I just give you facts to analyze and chew down and see whether this thing is really real. And I'll give you two instances. So now remember that there's one guy called Ibezim. So the guy said Fashola cooked up the judgment that those wicked judges used at the Supreme Court or thereabout, or the appeal court. Now the federal government has arraigned that guy. You understand? So then I will give you another second instance. Then Ohaneze Ndi Lagos or thereabouts. He said he's going to bring a pope to Lagos to secure their shops. He didn't say he's going to bring a pope to attack people. Before you know it, the government, I don't know whether the guy is still in jail. You understand what I'm saying? Because that time there was constant burning down of shops. These are the machinations of the wickedness of APC government. Now, these two cases, they're in jail. Now, let me give you cases that have been contrary. There's this imam that said Tinubu's wife, whether they should kill her or something. That guy is still working freely. These two people now, this Ibezim and the Ohaneze Ndibo, Lagos. By the way, I don't even know why somebody will go and be doing Ohaneze Ndibo Lagos. For me, it doesn't make sense. That's what do they call it? The imam said death. What did Tinubu's wife come out to do on FG? Tinubu's wife came out and said she's not afraid to die. If it was an Igbo man that said it, they would have looked for that man. So now when you go to the comment section, you see some Yorubas defending this thing. The same way some of these Yoruba and northern people defended Buhari for 8 years. That's why I still keep on maintaining I don't want to do anything with anybody supporting. I don't know. I just still have only one friend. After all my numerous friends, I have only one friend. I still, sometimes the way his views are, it's like as if he used to hide that he's not supporting this government. But everything he says is as if he supports them. I don't know, that snaky behavior that he supports them, or he doesn't support them. But that's by the way. Now, can you see the hypocrisy of the Nigerian government? Gumi has been saying all manner of rubbish. I heard by the way they arraigned Gumi yesterday. Since how many months Gumi has been saying rubbish? Whether they arraigned him in the newspaper, I didn't follow up the news. You understand? Whether they were saying Gumi, where they have arrested him, or I know they will release him. So these are just some of the issues we are facing in the country. When laws are not equal, then there will be a breakdown of order at the point. People think this thing is a joke. That's how unknown government started, because of how Nigerian government select some people and treat them bad. Buhari came and just said, IPOB is a terrorist group. It's all Fulani terrorists killing people. It's not a terrorist group. Before you know it, if you hold ordinary flag in the southeast, they will kill you. They killed a lot of innocent people. Look at what they did to Chiwe Talago, just because he was wearing a color of Biafran dress. Arrested him and everything. You understand? In the north now, the bandits are doing TikTok videos. Are you saying the federal government cannot locate there? So these are just some of the issues. When we talk, it will look as if there are no facts to back up this thing up. When people say there's hatred against the Igbos, some people just say, the Igbos are feeling sympathetic. Somebody like Reno Mokri is the chief instigator of this hatred. Reno Mokri. That's why whenever I see Reno Mokri taking his children like gold, I don't know why every parent feel like his own child is gold and other people's children are debt. So when your own children are good, you don't want other people's children to be treated like good. You go every time vilifying a whole tribe, looking for Igbo comments just because P2B contested for president. I don't know the relationship both of you had before, and you now come and you now start saying. In fact, sometimes it looks as if there's no week he doesn't talk about P2B. I don't have a problem with that. If you can criticize your political opponent, I don't have a problem. Funny enough, I hardly criticize Atiku because if you even look at Atiku, I don't know Atiku. Apart from corruption, I've never heard anybody say Atiku is a tribalistic man. You know, but you can say that one of Tinubu team. These are people married to their own children, married to Igbo women, keep on spreading hate to the extent some of them go about saying Obasanjo is a Igbo man. You know, those kind of. I don't understand. I don't understand. I have an educated Yoruba friend tell me Obasanjo is not a Igbo man. That Obasanjo too, that during Obasanjo time, Yorubas didn't enjoy. I always kept telling him that it does not by people being in the cabinet means your people will enjoy you. Now that Yorubas are more in the cabinet, are Yorubas enjoying? During Jonathan time, Jonathan couldn't even his village people. He couldn't even convince the governor to build road to his village as president. So these are just some of the issues that are lingering in the country. Sometimes I start thinking, is it that the average Nigerian is very insensitive or they don't think deep? When Igbos say they hate them, there is evidence. It's not. These are not just manufactured stories. These are not. Look at the train at the what do they call it? Apart from, I don't even want to talk about the train attack. Look at the what do they call it? BRT. There's one train driver, an Igbo lady that supported P2P. Bam, they removed her. They didn't care whether the lady is competent or not. Now there's another one that what do they call it? That was applying for a job. The barrage by these Yoruba runner people. There's one of my, in fact, there are people I don't think I will ever talk to in this life again. Everybody should stay his distance. That's just the simple truth. You know, me, I don't believe in conflict. Sometimes everything is not war. I don't believe in that war thing. I believe that peace is better than war. I believe that dialogue is better than aggression. If I just see that me and you, we don't share the same ideologies, that your ideologies are extreme. No, we can have different ideologies, but when your own is very extreme, my dear, everybody maintain your lane. I've been to some countries. One thing I observed is that everybody will just stay on his own, you know, instead of bringing conflict. So the Ronos are really pushing very hard. This Yoruba Rono group of people. Go to the comment section, you see them defending this. It's as if they're in one WhatsApp group saying the same thing, you know. You even see some Igbos attacking Igbos. Hey, how can you be attacking your own group? I've never seen a Yoruba person that just wakes up and start attacking Yorubas. But you see some Igbos doing it. I've never seen Northerners that come out steady. There's this Igbo guy that arrested recently by one pastor, Ebuka, for defamation or whatever. You know, so Igbo, I don't know, something is wrong somewhere. The federal government and some group of people push the hatred so much that even some Igbos start hating themselves. I'm sure you know the guy I was talking about. One guy deported from Libya, or they say he was doing child trafficking, blah blah blah. He was a former member of IPOB. Now he's talking against IPOB. He's an APC supporter. There's another one, Chigozirim. One yellow guy, I have to block him for my insanity. He just manufactures anything. Hey, it will be this. I'm not saying you should not criticize people. Me, I used to criticize people a bit too. But it's not when you go, you start vilifying your whole race and everything. So, I don't know, you might disagree or agree with me. Let me know your thoughts. Me, I don't want to be abusing people on this channel again. People should start thinking, because the future is not far again.